Welcome to the studios of CMU Public Television. Tonight, a Red Division first round game between Linden and Mount Pleasant. Next on Quiz Central.
Quiz Central is brought to you in part by the CMU Bookstore. Your source for maroon and gold pride is the Central Michigan University owned and operated CMU Bookstore. T-shirts, sweatshirts, hats, and maroon and gold memories can be found at the CMU Bookstore. If it's textbooks you need, you'll find them new and used. If you're looking for technology, the CMU Bookstore's Microchips is an Apple authorized dealer. The CMU Bookstore, on campus in the University Center and online at cmubookstore.com. And by the Michigan Education Association and its 150,000 members, advocating for a world-class public education that ensures a bright future for Michigan students and economy. Online at NEA.org.
Hands on the buzzers. Quiz Central begins now.
Hudson.
St. Petersburg.
Gondola.
Egypt.
Delaware. A Christmas Carol.
Thank you. Welcome, everybody. This is Quiz Central, our 8th season here on CMU Public Television. Glad to have you along here tonight. A Red Division first round game as we welcome in Linden and Mount Pleasant. One of these two teams will continue in a quest to try to become the ultimate Quiz Central Grand Champion. We started the season with 48 teams. We divided them into 4 separate 12-team divisions based on the size of the schools. Red, white, blue, and gold divisions each crown a champion. The 4 members of those 4 division championship teams each receive a $2,500 one-year scholarship to Central Michigan University. Plus, we'll be giving away 4 textbook scholarships to 4 lucky Quiz Central seniors, courtesy of the CMU Bookstore. Again, Linden and Mount Pleasant, Red Division, first round game, and time for us to get right to it. And as always, our opening round on Quiz Central is the Maroon and Gold Rush. 2-minute rapid fire round. First player to signal gets a chance to answer the question. Any wrong answers will allow the opposing team to answer the question. No consulting among team members here in round number 1. Correct answers are all worth 10 points apiece. Ready to go? All right, get your hands on the buzzers. 2 minutes on the clock. Quiz Central begins now. The Platonic dialogue Phaedo depicts the final hours of what man who after his... Linden, Nick.
Socrates?
Yes, Socrates is right. Linden's on the board first. Inner light is a concept of what pacifist religious group founded by George Fox, whose members included the founder of Pennsylvania, William... Mount Pleasant, Colin.
Quaker?
Yeah, Quakers are right. Mount Pleasant is on the board. Campaigning with running mate Rebecca Kleefisch, what Republican beat Tom Barrett in a 2012 recall election to retain the governorship of Wisconsin? Mount Pleasant, Isaac.
Scott Walker.
Yeah, Walker's the right one. That's correct. Which quantity whose dot product with angular velocity gives power is the time derivative of angular momentum and the rotational analog of force? No answer. Next question. In 1995, Keith Lockhart succeeded John Williams as principal conductor of what orchestra? A lighter counterpart. Linden, Sam.
The London Symphony Orchestra?
No, that's not right. I'll finish for one of you, Mount Pleasant. The lighter counterpart to the Boston Symphony Orchestra. And no answer. We'll move on to the next question. What novel introducing Yorick Byrnison, an armored bear who helps Lyra Balakwa? Mount Pleasant, Deepa.
The Golden Compass?
Yes, that's the right one. Jebel Toukal is a peak in what range that extends across the Maghreb from Tunisia to Morocco and shares its name with a collection of road maps? Mount Pleasant, Colin.
Atlas?
Yeah, the Atlas Mountains, that's right. What term can mean the probability that an event does not occur, the set of all elements not in a given set, or 2 angles that sum to 90 degrees? Linden, Sam.
Complementary.
Yeah, complementary is right. Got it right before the bell. Nicely done. And the round has come to an end. 40-20. Mount Pleasant leading Linden after 1. Questions that we didn't answer, just a couple of them in the opening round. The quantity, what is the rotational analog of force, is called torque. And it's the Boston Pops Orchestra, is that lighter counterpart to the Boston Symphony Orchestra. All right, you guys can take a little bit of a breather now. We're going to introduce both teams, starting off with the Linden High School Eagles. We welcome Matt to Quiz Central.
Hi, my name is Matt. I'm a senior. I play in Linden Quiz Ball, and I love my grandma.
Hi, my name is Quinn Baumgartner. I'm also a senior at Linden High School, and I play tuba in the marching band.
My name's Sam. I'm a senior, and I really like learning.
I'm Nick. I'm a junior at Linden High School. I play the baritone in marching band, and I enjoy acting and literature.
And Linden is coached by Dan Schneider and Bethany George. The alternates are James Briscoe, Macy Curtis, and Scott Matlock. We welcome Linden High School. And their opponents, the Oilers from Mount Pleasant. Michael, welcome.
Hi, I'm Michael. I'm a junior in Mount Pleasant High School, and this is my second year of Quiz Bowl.
Hi, I'm Colin. I'm a senior at Mount Pleasant High School, and I play soccer and golf.
Hi, I'm Deepa. I'm a sophomore from Mount Pleasant High School. I play tennis and piano.
I'm Isaac. I'm also a sophomore from Mount Pleasant High School, and I perform in choir and drama.
And Mount Pleasant is coached by Zach Cresswell. We welcome Mount Pleasant High School. All right, one round in the books. Time for us to move to round number 2 here tonight on Quiz Central, and it's called the kickoff round. We'll kick it off with a combination of toss-up and bonus questions. I'll ask one toss-up with the team answering correctly, getting 10 points. After a correct answer, that team will be asked up to 3 bonus questions worth 10 points apiece. Consulting among team members is allowed only in the bonus, not on the original toss-up. And once a team incorrectly answers a bonus, we'll go back to a toss-up for both teams. So everybody get your buzzers ready. Here comes a toss-up for both teams. Members of this institution were required to ride circuit, which compelled them to travel around the country until 1911. This institution uses writs of certiorari to determine which cases it will hear. Lyndon, Quinn.
Supreme Court?
Yes, the Supreme Court is right. Nicely done. Jumped it pretty early. Got the right answer. 10 points for Lyndon. Bonus questions now. No buzzers needed. You can confer. Sam will take the answers from you. Give the following about Moses. Moses climbed this holy mountain on a namesake peninsula to receive the 10 Commandments.
Mount Sinai?
Yeah, Sinai's the right one. Second bonus for you. While Moses was on Mount Sinai, his brother Aaron made this idol in the form of a young cow.
Baal?
No, not looking for that. The answer we're looking for is the golden calf. But you're able to get 1 on the bonus, and it is a tie game. It's 40-40. Toss-up question, both teams. Senator Sam Ervin investigated this event that included the firing of Archibald Cox during the Saturday Night Massacre. The Bob Woodward and Carl Bernstein book, Mount Pleasant, Colin.
The Watergate scandal?
Yeah, Watergate's what we're looking for. You jumped that one pretty early. Was going to tell you about the scandal that ended in the resignation of Richard Nixon. Got it early, 10 points. Bonus questions now for Mount Pleasant. No buzzers needed. You can confer. Colin, the answer's from you. The volcanic Mount Etna rises on the Mediterranean's largest island. Name that Italian island separated from the mainland by the Strait of Messina.
Sicily?
Yeah, Sicily's the right one. Second bonus for you. Neptune's Grotto is a popular tourist destination on this second largest Mediterranean island. It lies north of Sicily and is also owned by Italy.
No answer.
No answer? It's Sardinia is the name of that island. All right, able to get 1 on the bonus and grab a 20-point lead. It's 60-40 Mount Pleasant. Toss up both teams. Buzzers ready. In July 2012, this device celebrated 3,000 days of operation. Though pedants note there is a 21-minute difference between the length of those days and those on Earth. Endeavour Crater is the current destination of what Martian? Lyndon, Sam.
Destiny?
That is not the right one. I'm going to finish the question for Mount Pleasant. Endeavour Crater is the current destination of what Martian rover that outlasted its partner Spirit? Mount Pleasant, Colin.
Curiosity.
No, that's not the right one either. It's opportunity is the name of that one. Each team had a shot at it, not able to get the right answer. And that signals the end of the round. Mount Pleasant 60, Linden 40. We're going to take a timeout. When we come back, it'll be perfect 10 time right after this.
My child who's watching Super Y, and it said, what letter makes the sound R? And my 2-year-old is jumping up and down going, R, R, R. I love that. I wish I knew the genius that came up with Dinosaur Train. I mean, what little boy especially doesn't like dinosaurs and trains and to put them together in one show? My family does without a lot of stuff, but I would be horrified if we had to do without PBS.
And welcome back to Quiz Central, Red Division, first round game. Next time on the show, another Red Division first rounder as Petoskey takes on Midland Dow. Hope you'll join us for that one. Right now, we got a tight one brewing here between Mount Pleasant and Linden. Mount Pleasant leading by 20 points as we head to our Perfect 10 round here tonight. Perfect 10 is a 60-second round. Each team will have a separate set of 10 questions from their choice of 3 categories. Teams can either answer or pass a question in order to answer as many of the 10 questions as possible in 60 seconds. And then the opposing team will have 30 seconds to answer any that were passed, incorrectly answered, or questions we didn't get to, and each correct answer is worth 10 points. Teams you can consult, no buzzers are needed, and the team that is trailing has the choice of the clues to the categories. Linden, that would be you, and the clues tonight are hit it, I live in the White House up the hill, or education destination.
You say you love presidents, but I wouldn't.
Always the toughest choice of the night.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah.
Sam, what do you say?
I live in the White House up the hill.
All right, I live in the White House up the hill. The category is U.S. presidents. Which U.S. president? As simple as that. 60 seconds on the Linden clock. Made the Louisiana Purchase.
Jefferson.
Jefferson.
Yeah, Jefferson's the right one. Is known as the father of his country.
Washington.
Yes, Washington, that is right. Was in office during World War I.
Wilson.
Or Wilson.
Wilson.
Yeah, Wilson's correct. Suffered the whiskey ring scandal.
Pass.
Was known as Silent Cal.
Calvin Coolidge.
Yeah, Coolidge is right. Won the 2002 Nobel Peace Prize.
Carter.
Yes, Jimmy Carter's right. Signed the 1854 Kansas-Nebraska Act.
Garfield.
No, that is not the right one. Was the first Whig president.
Van Buren.
No, that's not right. Was in office during the Mexican-American War.
Roosevelt.
No, that's incorrect. Was in office during the Iran-Contra affair.
Reagan.
Didn't get it in, did not hear an answer from you, so that is a no-go. Got off to a good start, got 5 of your first 6, and ended up with 5. So 50 points on the board. Linden leading 90-60. Mount Pleasant, a chance for you to steal. You have 5 out there that you can steal. You'll have 30 seconds to do so. And again, the category is U.S. presidents. Which U.S. president? 30 seconds on the Mount Pleasant clock. Suffered the whiskey ring scandal.
Pass.
Signed the 1854 Kansas-Nebraska Act.
Pass.
Was the first Whig president.
John Quincy Adams.
No, that's not right. Was in office during the Mexican-American War.
Polk.
Yes, Polk is right. Was in office during the Iran-Contra affair.
Carter.
No, that is not right either, and that's all 5. Stole 1 of those. The 4 presidents that we did not get, Ulysses S. Grant was the whiskey ring scandal, Franklin Pierce, the Kansas-Nebraska Act, William Henry Harrison, the first Whig president, and Ronald Reagan, the Iran-Contra affair. I heard it over here, but Linden didn't get it in before the bell. And it is 90-70. Linden leading with another perfect 10 round to go. Mount Pleasant, you have a choice of the 2 remaining categories, and they are Hit It or Education Destination.
Education.
Education Destination. The category is colleges and universities. Given 2 colleges or universities in the same state, name that state. All right, colleges and universities. Given 2 colleges or universities in the same state, name that state. 60 seconds on the Mount Pleasant clock. Ball State and Notre Dame.
Indiana.
Yeah, that's right. Stanford and Long Beach State.
California.
That's correct. Princeton and Rutgers.
New Jersey.
That's right. Tulane and Grambling State.
Louisiana.
Yeah, that's right. Wake Forest and Appalachian State.
North Carolina.
That's correct. Gonzaga and Walla Walla.
Nevada.
No, that is not correct. George Mason and Old Dominion.
Pass.
Vassar and the Merchant Marine Academy.
What? Vermont?
No, that's not right. Harvard and Wellesley.
Massachusetts?
Yes, that's right. The Citadel and Clemson.
South Carolina.
That is right. That is all 10. Got off to a good start. 5 in a row to start. 2 of the last 5, so 7 correct answers and 70 points. And Mount Pleasant into the lead by 50. But Linden, there are 3 out there to try to steal. Get right back in this one here. Again, the category is colleges and universities. Given 2 colleges or universities in the same state, name that state. 30 seconds on the clock. Gonzaga and Walla Walla.
Washington.
Yeah, that's the right one. George Mason and Old Dominion.
Maryland.
No, that is incorrect. Vassar and the Merchant Marine Academy.
Oregon.
No, wrong one. And those were the 3 you had a chance to get. So 10 points on the steal. The 2 we didn't get is George Mason is in Virginia, and Vassar and the Merchant Marine is in New York. So there you go. Mount Pleasant 140, Linden 100, and the perfect 10 is in the books for tonight. And time for us to move to a very important round here tonight, and it is called the home stretch round. And coming down the home stretch, I'm going to have more toss-up questions followed by bonus questions for the team that answers the toss-up correctly. All correct answers are worth 10 points apiece. So again, no consulting on the toss-up. You can on the bonus, so get your buzzers ready. Here comes a toss-up for both teams. Techniques used in this Olympic sport include the Aminar, which requires 2.5 twists of the body. Linden, Sam.
Shot put?
That is not right. I'll finish for one of you, Mount Pleasant. Men compete in 6 different disciplines or apparatuses, but women compete in only 4. Name the sport that uses the pommel horse, balance beam, and vault. Mount Pleasant, Colin.
Gymnastics.
Yeah, gymnastics is right. Used all the information given, got the right answer, 10 points. Bonus questions now for Mount Pleasant. No buzzers needed. You can confer. Colin, the answer's from you. In 1876, Rutherford B. Hayes was elected president amid controversy. Electoral results were disputed in 4 states, including this southern peninsular one that George W. Bush won by only 537 votes in the year 2000.
Florida.
Yeah, Florida's the right one. Second bonus for you. In the ensuing compromise, federal troops were removed from southern states, effectively ending this period during which the South was reintegrated into the Union.
Reconstruction.
Yeah, that's the right word we're looking for, and a chance to sweep the bonus. Though he had won the popular vote, this New York governor lost in the Electoral College after a special commission awarded all the disputed votes to Hayes.
Samuel Tilden?
Yeah, that's absolutely right. And a sweep of the bonus for Mount Pleasant at a good time. 180 to 100. Mount Pleasant leading. Toss-up question. Both teams buzzers ready. This author wrote about a group of murders in Venice, California in his novel Death is a Lonely Business. He wrote about growing up in Greentown in Something Wicked This Way Comes. Linden, Nick.
Ray Bradbury.
Yeah, Bradbury's the right one. He also wrote Fahrenheit 451, but you gathered it pretty early. 10 points. Bonus questions for Linden. No buzzers. You can confer. Name these current governors. This longest continuously serving incumbent governor and 2012 GOP presidential candidate runs the Lone Star State.
Rick Perry.
Yeah, Perry's the right one. Second bonus for you. This Democrat defeated Meg Whitman to succeed Arnold Schwarzenegger in 2011.
Pass.
Jerry Brown, longtime politician in California, able to get one on the bonus. 180-120. Mount Pleasant on top. Toss-up question, both teams. Japanese art influenced this painter's variations in violet and green, and he tried to evoke music with a series of canvases called symphonies and nocturnes like Falling Rocket. What artist of London's Peacock Room painted a gray and black arrangement of his mother? Nobody taking a chance. That would be Whistler. Whistler's mother is that famous painting. All right, nothing on that toss-up. Another toss-up. Both teams get them ready. This city was the only port open to foreign trade during the Tokugawa shogunate. The plane boxcar flew over this city and released Fat Man, a weapon that used Linden, Sam.
Nagasaki?
Yeah, that's the right one. You picked the right one. The last atomic bomb used in World War II was dropped there. 10 points. Bonus questions for Linden. The ancient Egyptian cemetery at Beni Hassan contained 80,000 mummies of a common household animal. Name that animal valued for killing vermin and snakes.
Cat.
Yeah, the house cat. Cat's absolutely right. Second bonus for you. In particular, cats kill these highly venomous snakes associated with the goddess Wadjet that can flare out a hood when attacking.
King Cobra.
Yeah, Cobra's right, and a chance to sweep. This chief cat goddess of ancient Egypt was worshipped in a namesake city in the Nile Delta.
Defer to Nick.
Anubis?
That is not the right answer. The one we're looking for is Bast or Bastet. But able to get two and pulled to within 30. It's 180-150. Mount Pleasant on top. And that's the end of the round. Oh, we got a good one brewing here. We have one round to go. We're going to come back with that final countdown right after this.
I could be anything I want to be. I want to see how the moon looks, like a big circle. Could go to Saturn and Venus, Mercury and Neptune, Pluto. You gotta read and study and work hard. I'm gonna keep learning. The whole Earth is big. Like, go to different places, look everywhere, find stuff. It's fun. You have to bring your safari cameras to take pictures of the safari things. You need to learn how to explore the world.
Welcome back. Good game here in the red division, an opening round game. Linden with a good bonus round, able to pull back to within 30. It's Mount Pleasant 180, Linden 150 here tonight on this first round game. So let's get right at it. Our final round tonight. Final countdown time. 2-minute rapid fire round. First player to signal gets a chance to answer the question. Any wrong answers will allow the opposing team to answer the question. No consulting among team members here in this final countdown, and correct answers are all worth 10 points apiece. Ready to go? Hands on the buzzers. 2 minutes on the clock. The final countdown begins now. Colonel William Nold died in what war that included Operation Rolling Thunder and the Tet Offensive? Linden, Sam.
Vietnam.
Yeah, Vietnam is right. Eos belonged to the second generation of what descendants of Gaia and Uranus who were led by Linden, Sam.
Titans.
Yes, that's right. Linden within 10. What vitamin, a deficiency of which is the most common cause of rickets, is found in milk and is Linden, Sam.
Vitamin D.
Yes, that's right, and we're tied. The McClory brothers and Billy Clanton were killed by the Earp brothers and Doc Holliday in an 1881 gunfight at Linden, Matt.
The shootout at...
Too much time, sorry. That is not correct. Mount Pleasant, I'll finish for you. At what Tombstone, Arizona corral? Mount Pleasant, Colin.
The Alamo?
No, that's not right. No right answer on that. What composer who used a taxi cab horn in his An American in Paris, also wrote the opera Linden? Sam.
Gershwin.
Yes, Gershwin is right. Linden on top. In May 2012, what man's butler, Paolo Gabriele, was arrested for Linden, Nick?
Pope Benedict XVI.
That's correct. What poet of Crossing the Bar honored Arthur Hallam in Memoriam and said someone had blundered by attacking in the charge of the Light Brigade? Linden, Sam. Too much time, Mount Pleasant. I've read the entire question. If one of you would like to try. Nobody will. Next question. 17 clues is the minimum number needed for a unique solution to what type of Japanese puzzle in which Linden, Sam?
Sudoku.
That is right. What river just north of Poyang Lake flows for 3,950? Linden, Sam.
Huangzi.
That is not right. I'll finish for Mount Pleasant. From the Tibetan Plateau to Shanghai, a course that includes the Three Gorges Dam in China. And time is up, and Linden, congratulations. Nice round of applause for both teams. A huge final countdown for Linden. They come from behind to win it 210 to 180. The questions that we did not answer in that final round, each team had a shot to tell me that it was the OK Corral, the gunfight at the OK Corral. Alfred Lord Tennyson wrote The Charge of the Light Brigade, and the Yangtze River is the Three Gorges Dam in China. So Linden, congratulations. Come from behind style here tonight. You will move on in the red division. Then Mount Pleasant, again, for those of you seniors, best of luck in your future endeavors. For your underclassmen, we'll see you back here again next season on Quiz Central. Again, don't forget, red division opening round game between Petoskey and Midland Dow next time right here on Quiz Central. Good night, everybody.
Quiz Central is brought to you in part by the CMU Bookstore. Your source for maroon and gold pride is the Central Michigan University owned and operated CMU Bookstore. T-shirts, sweatshirts, hats, and maroon and gold memories can be found at the CMU Bookstore. If it's textbooks you need, you'll find them new and used. If you're looking for technology, the CMU Bookstore's Microchips is an Apple authorized dealer. The CMU Bookstore, on campus in the University Center and online at cmubookstore.com.